Pride marches have been losing scholarships, some up to 50%. Here's the story.
Faith News Brief.
Maybe accustomed would be too strong of a word, but in recent years, Americans have become used to having to endure the flaunting of sexual perversions throughout the month of June. They call it Pride Month, and I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but it's celebrated with LGBTQ-themed parades and marches and lectures and workshops and all kinds of events. Now, often these events have been sponsored by the corporate world. That's probably in large part due to the influence of the Corporate Equality Index, or CEI, which is published annually by the Human Rights Campaign Foundation. And what that does is it rates businesses based on their support for LGBTQ efforts. And that has advanced systematically widespread corporate policy changes. But a shift began in 2023 when Bud Light, and to a lesser degree Target, received a lot of public backlash and boycotts for their support of LGBTQ people and products. So Bud Light had this disastrous ad campaign with Dylan Mulvaney, a trans activist that nobody likes, and then Target got in trouble for their promotion, their selling of Target got caught selling transgender bathing suits, some of which were allegedly children's sizes.
I found the Tuck bathing suits, the Tuck-friendly bathing suits.
Those were apparently 2 straws too many for the public to endure. In fact, the campaign against Bud Light was so successful, so triumphant, that Bud Light, the beer brand, has become a byword and has become a synonym for a successful boycott. People now say things like, go give them the Bud Light treatment, when they want you to boycott some company. Last year, in 2024, in the wake of 2023's upheaval, we already started to see corporate enthusiasm for Pride cooling off. Then this year, Donald Trump took office again, and through several actions, he significantly diminished the appeal of out and proud support for transgenderism. For example, got it. This was not intended as a metaphor, but perhaps it's appropriate. He issued an executive order stating that the federal government would only recognize the 2 sexes, male and female. He revoked Biden administration actions to extend certain privileges to LGBTQ people. He banned transgender treatments from federal prisons, blocked LGBTQ flags from being flown on federal buildings, and more. Now, as June 2025 has dawned, we see the cumulative effect of these turning tables. Slate has reported massive decreases in the sponsorship of Pride events across the nation, from cities in Nebraska, Florida, Virginia, and elsewhere, all the way to New York City, the District of Columbia, and even the gay capital of the world, San Francisco. The events in these latter 3 locations have seen a shortfall collectively of $1.3 million, and some others have seen 40 to 50% fewer contributions from businesses. The Slate article says some Pride festivals have been forced to scale back their events while they grapple with a new reality, and others worry that someday in the near future they may no longer have the money to exist at all. My, how the prideful have fallen. While it would be premature to celebrate this as a total victory over the elements of sexual perversion in American culture, there is certainly here a lesson for conservatives and Christians about what can result, what can be accomplished through collective motivated action. But the battle is not over. As you can see, these many businesses, some familiar, that are still supporting Pride events. Shoe fly. Okay. Hey, this story first appeared this past weekend in Project 1815. It's my free weekly newsletter about underreported Christian news, Bible insights, and church history. Click the link or follow the QR code. If you would, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.